The Statue of Liberty carries this famous line. The sentiment resonates with millions of immigrants housed in the United States, looking for an opportunity to pursue the American dream and live a good life. And a launching pad for that good life is its excellent education system that attracts millions of international students from all over the world, and the ability for thousands of employers to recruit solid international talent. In this video, you'll get a comprehensive introduction to the H1B visa process, the lottery system, the top H1B sponsoring companies, and some pitfalls to be aware of. So fasten your seatbelt and sit tight. H1B is a non-immigrant visa permit used by employers in the US to source their talent from across the globe and within the international population in the country. Here's how the USCIS describes it. H1B is a dual intent visa, which essentially means that unlike the F1 student visa, applicants don't have to hide their intention to stay back in the US. So even though this is a temporary working permit, the H1B visa holder can simultaneously and legally apply for a green card. And unlike the earlier days of being bonded to one sponsoring company until a green card is approved, the new rules allow applicants to change jobs between H1B sponsoring companies while waiting for the green card. How does the H1B visa process work? The basic idea is that the employer interested in talent acquisition among non-American citizens can sponsor the applicants through the US immigration system. As one of the criteria, the minimum salary for H1B visa holders is $60,000. This is generally not a problem, considering the qualifications and expertise needed for such specialty jobs. The median for H1B employees last year was around $108,000. As the first step in the H1B visa process, the sponsoring employer pays the fee for the H1B visa and files a labor condition application with the United States Department of Labor. If that is approved, the employer then files a Form I-129 or a petition for an H1B for the applicant. If an I-129 is approved, the employee is legally allowed to work with the sponsoring company and apply for an H1B visa. If an H1B visa is granted, the applicant is allowed to work with a sponsoring company in the US for a period of 3 years. After the first 3 years, the employee gets a chance to be sponsored again for another 3 years, with certain exceptions for further extensions. And if an employee on an H1B visa loses their job, they get up to 60 days to look for another H1B job offer, or they have to leave the US and depart for their home country. Let's try to understand the H1B visa process lottery system and why it's required. Under the regular category, the USCIS allows up to 65,000 H1B visas for foreign employees. There is an additional 20,000 available for international students with a master's, MBA, or a higher level US degree. These H1B limits might have looked big enough at the planning stage, but the US underestimated the demand for it. Instead of exploring scientific problem resolution methods to address the issue, it seems like some guy in the team who was fascinated by Las Vegas casinos suggested delegating the difficult decision to Lady Luck. So out came computers to help humanity in distress. The nerd who originally designed the random number generator function, used so commonly nowadays in computer programs, including the H1B visa lottery process, might have never realized the devastating impact he'd have on so many careers. Fortunately, H1B applications falling under the master's degree category were given preferential treatment. Master's and MBA degree students in the US get 2 bites at the apple. Once in the regular 65,000 H1B visa cap, and a second one for the 20,000 extra slot. But there are still many more petitions left. Those go back into the lottery process. All said and done, H1B rejection is quite common. Roughly 2 out of 3 applicants will be rejected. You can apply again next year. Students from STEM programs get 3 years of optional practical training or OPT. This gives them 3 shots at the H1B, 1 every year. This is one of the reasons STEM Masters and STEM MBA programs are so popular among international students. As an international candidate, you might think H1B visa is a fantastic idea. But not all Americans share your enthusiasm. And for good reason. H1B has been facing criticism for outsourcing cheap labor in place of hiring good old American talent. Some critics point out that a large number of H1B visas are filled not by high-level STEM workers, but entry-level IT employees, mostly from India, and working in companies that are the classic outsourcing hubs. So instead of attracting the cream of talent, which was how the H1B program was supposed to work, it seems to be getting abused by some companies for getting cheap labor. Let's look at the list of the top companies in USA that sponsor H1B visas. STEM, computer science, and business-related jobs dominate the H1B scene, with a major chunk taken over by companies that specialize in outsourcing IT consultation work. What does it mean for international and Indian MBA students in USA? Let's wrap things up by summarizing what you can do as an international student in the United States to ensure that you are not disappointed. The basic takeaway of the H1B visa process is that the story is not over when you clear the recruitment process and get a job offer in hand. You're still dependent on the unpredictability of the work permit process to seal your destiny. Unless you have deep pockets or rich parents, aim for programs that will not bankrupt you in the worst case scenario where you have no option but to return home. Check out our video on funding options to see how you can explore various approaches, including scholarships, to minimize your student loan. Check out which of the H1B sponsoring companies from this video recruit international students at the university you're joining. If you get an offer from one of these companies, your chances of getting sponsored go up significantly. Also check out STEM MBA and STEM Master's degrees to see if they fit your career goals. The extra attempts at getting the H1B, thanks to the 3-year optional practical training duration, would be a nice bonus. Apart from reaching out to employers in the US, start networking with companies in India and other countries as well. There are many good MBA jobs outside the US that pay well, provide ample opportunities for career growth, and allow you to use your MS and MBA skills. If you've read my book, Beyond the MBA Hype, you've probably considered many of the risks inherent in going for an MBA abroad. The H1B visa risk is just one of them. Be aware of the others as well. Research your interests and drop us a line if you need professional help to apply to international MBA and master's programs. The experienced admission consultants at MBA Crystal Ball can help you improve your chances of getting into your dream program. Good luck.